Little Lulu is a TV show I remember fondly growing up. Between the years of 1943 and 1948, there were 26 theatrical shorts made about her. So sit tight, because we're about to watch 7 of them as fast as we can. And 5, 6, 7, 8. The first episode is called Eggs Don't Bounce, where we open with... Oh no, you gotta be kidding me.
Lulu! Lulu!
Well, it was the 1940s. Our titular character is seen playing yo-yo? Tetherball? With her pet dog. Across the street she hears a baby crying in its stroller because it wants a pair of balloons. So Lulu... defies the laws of gravity. This show is weird. After helping a dog cross the road, Lulu returns home, where she's told...
Now you all go to the store and get me a dozen eggs. And be mighty careful not to disintegrate them.
After getting the eggs and almost getting run over, she decides to take a seat. But unfortunately, taxpayers' money doesn't go towards public seating. The eggs break and Lulu begins to hallucinate about her angry mom. While contemplating whether or not letting those cars hit her would have been a bad idea, Lulu hears something off in the distance.
Henrietta! We'll borrow the eggs from Henrietta.
Obviously, Henrietta doesn't want to give her eggs to Lulu, because, they're kind of her kids. But this is Lulu we're talking about, and as you'll soon learn, Lulu does not care. She tries bribing, she tries sneaking, and she tries distracting, but none of them seem to work. So what does she do? Our protagonist, ladies and gentlemen. She runs back home and...
Little Lulu, I love you just the same.
Just kidding. Here's how it really ends. I wonder what they'll do with those newborn chickens. Episode 2 is called Hullabaloo, where we open with Please don't be racist, please don't be racist, please don't be racist. Oh, good, a circus. Where Lulu is trying to pay for... Wait, she's wearing stockings? Huh? Anyway, she buys a ticket to the circus, but after seeing a kid who can't afford a ticket get kicked out...
What's the matter?
I ain't never seen a circus. I guess I ain't never gonna.
Lulu walks away, but her guilt gets the best of her.
He's never seen a circus. Give him your ticket. Why be a sucker? You haven't seen a circus yourself. This year.
Oh my gosh, the angel won? How often does that happen in TV shows? Lulu proceeds to give her ticket to the kid and she goes on with her day. This is actually a pretty short episode. I really appreciate the commentary on morality and classism and how Lulu was used to portray... Nah, I'm just kidding. She sneaks in anyway. After stealing some soda, Lulu proceeds to...
Yeah!
This and a bunch of other shenanigans lead to her being kicked out of the circus. But you just can't get rid of Lulu. She sneaks backstage and takes it upon herself to replace the fake line with a real line, putting this real man in real danger. Lulu just sits back and watches as this guy is about to get mauled. And then this happens. What am I watching? Episode 3 is called Lulu Gets the Birdie, and it opens with... Is this going to be a regular thing, or... Anyway, Lulu made a mess of the kitchen. She doesn't want to admit it, and her caretaker, who we now know is named Mandy, tells her...
I always knows when you does wrong.
But how do you know?
Oh, a little birdie done told me. That's it. A little birdie done told me.
Does Lulu take time to think about her actions and reflect on her irresponsible behavior?
Are you the little birdie that's been talking about me? Beat it, small fry. I want to converse with your mother.
Gang. After threatening two birds, Lulu comes to the realization that Mandy may have been using a figure of speech. She sits down and... Is it a crow? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no! This show is racist. And we're only on episode 3. Ladies and gentlemen, brace your ankles because we're about to skip it. Episode 4 is called Lulu in Hollywood, where we open with knitting. But for how long? Lulu's mom receives a telegram so shocking that it makes both her and her husband faint. Lulu's not shocked, however, because it turns out she's being offered $10,000 per week to star in a motion picture. Honestly, for a quick sec, I thought she was going to jail. Lulu packs her lollipops and she's on her way. After this happens...
Miss Lulu, the approval of this contract is unanimous. Will you please sign it?
Lulu takes part in a few photo shoots and an acting audition that goes so well that she becomes a princess. These episodes are formatted so strangely. If the show were an ice cream, it would only come in 2 flavors. The extremely racist one and the disorganized train wreck one. You know what I mean? Episode 5 is called Nifty to be Thrifty. Thrifty? I see typos were a thing in the 40s too. We open with Lulu swinging on a mounted elephant licking her lollipop. Okay, hang on. Is Lulu's family rich? We haven't seen much of her home life yet, and her biological family was only in 1 episode before this one. You know, honestly, I think that would explain a few things about Lulu's behavior. Anyway, she sees an ice cream truck through the window. Wonder what 2 flavors they have. Feeling a need to quench her sweet tooth, she checks her personal bank, where Lulu finds... debt! She confronts her dad, who then proceeds to teach her the importance of saving money.
Now, Lulu, if you work and save like the little ant, I will add a penny to every one you earn.
And off to work she goes, scamming kids. After earning $50, Lulu rushes home to show her dad. Or at least she was going to, until she saw a candy store, where she orders...
2 cents worth of gumdrops, 3 boxes of popcorn, a dozen lollipops, some peppermint sticks, a swish drop, chocolate bars, chewing gum, peanut brittle, coconut patties, mint wafers, stuffed tape, butterscotch, and a jelly bean.
That will be exactly 50 cents, Lulu.
Only 50 cents? Man, you know what I can get for 50 cents today? That's not a lead up to a punchline. I legitimately have no idea. Ultimately, her conscience gets the better of her, and she rushes back home without taking any candy. And I'll just show you how the episode ends.
Look, Daddy, $50. Remember your promise.
Well, a bargain is a bargain. There.
Me, a whole dollar.
Just like the little ant. That's the way to teach them thrift.
Episode 6 is called I'm Just Curious, where we open with... You just can't make this stuff up. Lulu's getting spanked by her father. What for, you might ask? Pick one. But Lulu's smart. She knows the best way to protect herself is with the art of self-defense. She goes to her room and starts singing about all the times her curiosity led to her getting in trouble. Honestly, it's a pretty cute song. Check it out. Anyway, she's about to go to bed, but then she notices a chicken hawk who plans on stealing chickens. Little Lulu's curiosity kicks in, and she begins to interrogate him.
Hello, what you doing? Who you looking for? Where did you come from? Does it have a name? What's in the bag? Is it a boy or a girl? Huh?
He loses her and quietly sneaks his way into the hen house. After discovering that he's a chicken hawk, she thought he was a stork earlier, Lulu scares him away, only for her father to see her and think she did everything. You know, it's funny. The one time Lulu did the right thing, she gets in trouble for it. No good deed goes unpunished, huh? Our last episode is called Indoor Outing, where we open with a creepy old house in a jungle. Inside are 2 ghosts. Wait, ghosts exist in this universe? The 2 ghosts are hungry, and after smelling Lulu's turkey, they trick her into coming inside the house with the turkey. After realizing they can't scare Lulu, because, you know, Lulu's not afraid of ghosts, she makes them. The ghosts try a few tactics, like begging, imitating Mandy's voice. Oh, did I not mention Mandy was in this episode? Yeah, that wasn't a mistake. They even try threatening her with a gun, but Lulu just licks it. Is that like a power move or something? The ghosts finally get the food, but Lulu ain't having that, so she sets the house on fire. Wow. Little Lulu is a show I grew up with because my mom grew up with it when she was a kid. And before you ask, no, neither of us were aware of all the racist character depictions until she suggested that I make this video. The episodes I watched as a kid never had Mandy or the racist crow in them, and it was honestly quite heartbreaking to discover that a show from both of our childhoods had characters from our own ethnicity depicted as, well, you know. But would I recommend the show? I'd say use your discretion. At the end of the day, this is a piece from the 40s, so things like spanking your child and unflattering depictions of other ethnicities was kind of just accepted back then. It didn't make it okay, though. It's such a shame, too, because this show is actually very funny and even clever. Times change, and if we completely erase our pasts, we'll never learn from them. Would I pass this down to my children the same way my mom passed it down to me? I'm uncertain. Only time will tell. But there is one thing I'm definitely certain of. If I'm ever desperate enough to become a famous SoundCloud rapper, Lil Lulu will be my stage name. Anyway, do you want me to make more videos like this? I had a lot of fun making it. Let me know in the comments below. Until then, I'll leave you with this. Oh yeah, the theme song!
Looks like Lulu's been repairing it again. Though you're wild as any Zulu and you're just as hard to tame, little Lulu.
Even the theme song's racist.
The ghosts finally get the food, but Lulu ain't having that, so she